and Beetlejuice in a
Hello,
diaper
welcome
with a
to
bonnet on and
WyzGyz
a giant
Entertainment. This
oversized
is your
rattle,
host, Wyman.
standing on the roof of
I'm
the place, and the
actually
roof
going
isn't flat.
to
It's like
continue working along.
I
I'm
swear to God, I thought he was gonna die because it was high
killing
and
a
he's
little
on his
time.
slanted
I'm
roof
trying
dancing in a
to
fucking
neaten up my
diaper.
place. It's a big old mess right now.
People are having too much
I'm
fun.
transferring the contents of
great.
a picture frame
Meanwhile,
I
I just sit
have
here drawing.
into another one
That's all. I'm not trying to
because
cancel on any group with midgets.
basically
I
I have
didn't
this.
get
I
him.
had
I
this
did
big
get him.
old
He came
frame,
down afterwards. I said
shadow
hi.
box frame.
I really resent
Well,
those
let me
stewards
turn
who
on.
can't say
Let me
midget
pause this
anymore.
momentarily.
Little people seems.
Oops.
It's not.
There we go. All right. So I had this. Welcome again. So I had this shadow box frame, and excuse me. I've got. Let me see. Yeah. I had my martial arts uniform in it, and I'm in an apartment. Well, I'm just jumping around. So I've got this martial arts uniform that I had in a shadow box frame, and I was gonna hang it up, but stupidly I was trying to hang it up using those 3M command strips, the ones with the Velcro holding the pieces together, and then the adhesive sides facing each of the the wall on one side and the um, back of the frame on the other. So I had like a couple on each side, and it wasn't sufficient to hold the weight, so it eventually fell, came crashing to the floor, broke the frame in a major way in the corner specifically. Excuse me. And then it broke the glass, which sucked. Had that cleanup to do. Fortunately, it wasn't in too many big pieces, or too many pieces total. And I got that cleaned up, and all I had was a back with my martial arts uniform and my belts attached. So I'm going to go ahead. I've been spending part of today um, getting that done. Excuse me. But I'm still working on it. So it just dawned on me that I might as well just do a streaming video while I work on this. I'm almost done, and it. What I ended up doing also is that when I purchased another replacement frame, I was eyeballing it, trying to estimate what the dimensions were, and I was using my own foot as reference as a measuring tape, you know, which isn't the best idea, and ultimately it ended up being the wrong idea, the wrong route to take, because I couldn't quickly find my measuring tape. So here's what the back is. Let's see. Oh, I was just checking to see if it happened to. Oh man, I should have gone by the price tag and used that as reference. Crap. Alright. So I got these from Hobby Lobby, and that's an arts and crafts store that's popular in the Midwest and probably the East Coast. I'm not aware of any in the West Coast. But it's an awesome store. It's a lot of fun, and it's got everything from do-it-yourself projects to, supplies to, you can even find things like. Are you familiar with those felt posters, where it comes with a set of markers and you can color it in yourself? You don't even have to do color by numbers. You can literally just color it however you wish, whatever your imagination deems interesting. So you can buy those things there too, and you can buy puzzles, you can buy figurines and things like that. So anyway, one of the things I got was a big old shadow box. Man, I can't believe in retrospect, I should have referenced the price tag here and used that as to, you know, since I couldn't find my measuring tape quickly. Well, I guess being an artist, I could have used one of my many rulers, but stupid me, I wasn't thinking it through, and I was kind of rushing around with like a chicken with my head cut off. But I could have used the price tag, the original retail price, as a reference point, and that probably would have given me exactly what I needed. Hobby Lobby is great because they've got rotating sales based on the department that they're showcasing. So many weeks they have wall frames on sale by 50%. So that's when I take advantage of the sales. In my opinion, that's the only time to get frames. And because of the frames I get, which I usually like the slimline, flat, cheaper ones, like the ones that I use for all these poster frames, it turns out that they are, for the most part, well, they come out cheaper buying them in Hobby Lobby than if you got them online through eBay or Amazon. Imagine that. So I got them at 50% off, got some more frames, and I'll be hanging up some more posters. Trying to figure out how to do this. I don't know if I'm going to hang the new frame back up or not. But what I ended up doing is, instead of getting the right size frame, I ended up getting one significantly larger. By larger, I mean an extra foot taller and about half a foot wider. So yeah, I messed up bad. But because I'm lazy and I didn't want to make the effort of going back to the store to exchange it for the right size, I just went and moved everything from the old frame to the new one. So I'm going to dispose of this one, this backing, which is for the old frame, and go with the new one. And I'll give you a better view of it. Here's what it looks like, the big old sucker. Huge frame. So the difference between this display and the other is I spaced out the belts, whereas before they were all butted up against each other. And if I can find it, I think I still have the invitation for this event when I competed in a tournament. And I was gonna, if I can find that, I'm gonna put the invitation inside the frame too. So yeah. So that's that. And what I'm gonna, oops, shoot. I was just looking it over, thinking I was done, but there are these little sliding things that where it holds the back frame into position. There's these rotating locks, if you will. So you've got this hook that comes out of the back of the board that spins around, and you spin it to release it from the channel of the large frame, and then when you lock it into place, you slide it back in to the channel. And it's got two options for channels, and on one side I messed up and I put half the hooks on the inside channel and half the hooks on the outside channel. So I'm going to fix that now. Alright, now I'm going to double check, make sure all of them are on the outside channel. I guess let me see, let me look at it. I'm guessing either one will look okay. It's just a matter of how much depth you want. And I'm looking at it now, and I actually am quite pleased with the way it looks. Because if I use the inside channel, there will be less space inside, and that I'm pretty certain will result in man, it looks like there's little white specks of lint in there. Anyway, that's alright, I'll deal with it. Yeah, that's alright, no biggie. I tried to clean it, keep it clean when I was assembling it. But anyway, getting back to the depth, it appears to be okay. And if I had everything locked into the inside channel, then the uniform would look squished, and I don't think I want the squish look. So yeah. Alright, so it looks like I'm done. I don't know if I'm going to hang it. If I do, then I'm going to use actual screws instead of the command. I don't want a repeat of this, because these, even at discount, 2% off, are, in my opinion, expensive. And I'm not about to hand make my own frames from scratch. Maybe one of these days. So here's a final look at the finished product. Oops. And as you can see, there are 4 belts, starting from the bottom: white, yellow advanced, green advanced, blue advanced. So I think it looks pretty cool. I'm pleased with the result. So I'm going to place it against the wall in the corner that I had it previously. Yeah, let me go do that now. Alright, so I think it looks pretty good. Let me pop this out so you can take a look. Yeah, see, it's on the floor leaning against the wall. It's underneath the Speed Racer cars, die-cast cars. Yep, so I think it looks good there. So that's done. And then if I did hang it back up, it was strongly recommended that I use screws and anchors. And if I did hang it back up, I would probably put it right here underneath the zebra head mount. But I don't know. I kind of, strange as it sounds, I kind of like it leaning against the side in that corner. So the whole reason why I was trying to avoid using screws is because I live in an apartment, and you know, every little thing you do, you know, apartment management wants to gripe about it. And so I wanted to minimize my making holes in the walls. That's why I don't use push pins. I'm using 3M command strips and 3M plastic hooks with the easy remove strips wherever possible. In fact, I don't think anything I'm hanging contains a nail at all, and I'm going to keep it that way. That way, when I move out, it won't be an issue in terms of I won't have to worry about being charged for causing damage to the property. Alright, so that concludes that. I've got a bunch of other chores, got a bunch of other stuff I'm trying to get done. And, yeah. Yeah. I'll come out with another video shortly. Have a great day. If you enjoyed learning about a little bit about frames and checking out my display and getting a little more up close and personal with my martial arts uniform, please comment, like, and subscribe, and I'll be coming back to you with another video as soon as I can. Thanks so much.